Now that you've finished your back, we need to do the front. So turn it all over. It doesn't matter which side you start on, as long as you remember that you need to pick up your foundation chain and your closing on your top row. Start with your loop on your hook. I'm starting with the foundation chain on this side, so that goes in under the foundation chain, and pick up your loop, and then pop your hook in, making sure it fits in underneath the stitches that you did for the back border. Again, make sure your tails are behind your stitches. It's quite easy to see where you're going because you've already been there. And carry on picking these up all the way down to the bottom. When you get to the bottom, make sure that you pick up either the foundation chain or the closing on the top, depending on which end you started. Again, we're doing a normal closing, so I'm not going to show you that. I'm going to put this on pause and carry on with the second side. As both sides are the same, I'm not going to show you this twice. Okay, so that's both sides done. Now we need to do the top. The top is very similar to the back, except it's easier. Slip knot on your hook, and as before, around the top row of the border. Then pick up around the next 3 rows of the edge of the border. Now we're doing simple stitch in the rows that you can see along here. So it's literally, it just works simple stitch as normal right the way across. Then when you get to the other end, do exactly the same as you did before. So around the edges of the 4 rows, and into the final stitch of the last row. Right, when you have your stitches all on, it's normal closing, so take 1 off and then 2 off all the way back. Okay, I'm going to pause this now and finish that off so that I can show you the other end. Okay, so the bottom is done exactly the same as the top. This time your stitches are nice and easy to see, so you just pick them up underneath there. So let me just show you that. So loop on your hook to start, and so loop on your hook to start, and then pick up a loop around the end of each of the 4 rows of the border. Fold this back a little bit and you can see your stitches just sitting neatly underneath there. So pick those up all the way along, working simple stitch as you did for the top. Okay, so now you can see all the stitches picked up in the foundation row. Make sure that they are picked up in the foundation row and not in the first coloured row. Then 4 stitches in the end of the border. and finally one in the actual closing of the border. So normal closing here, so carry on and finish as for the pattern. Do not fasten off after you've done the bottom border, because we need to carry on all the way round, and I will show you what we need to do next.